that is light from above, touching the green of the earth in plants and humans, is the most powerful energy booster on the planet, and they connect it to DNA. And Jeremy Narby of Stanford University has told us that DNA from you emits photons, which are messenger particles of light. For God's sake, how can you transmit a message to somebody else? It is done for you. You have a built-in message center, and it is called DNA, and it sends out photons, which are messenger particles. Living beings, you and me, send out photons, messenger particles, but we know what is sent out. Do we understand how? Do we understand how to receive particles of light? How do you receive this message? How, in other words, and then what's so interesting, there is absolutely no doubt whatsoever that the DNA in you sends out messages in the form of this magnetism. If that's the case, then we're looking and we find out that the scripture says that we are created in the image and likeness of God. Well, if we are created in the image and likeness of God, it would seem reasonable that God's DNA sends out messages too. And when we sit in meditation now, we are looking to receive the message from that which is the universal creator in the form of external DNA coming in. And then the great part is because people will say, well, how am I going to know the will of God? Because they're expecting somebody to whisper in their ear, listen, don't buy the car, it's a lemon, and all this stuff. That isn't the way it works. Now we know that it works by the DNA, let's call it the DNA of God coming in and not talking to you, but talking to your DNA. Your DNA, which leaves the body when you die. Isn't it great? When your body dies, the light leaves via the pineal gland. And it takes with it the DNA because the photon has the properties of DNA. And then you enter into another body and you're bringing into it external DNA